I think the loudest apology that's due is to the Carolina Panthers. How do I get to this apology? I wholeheartedly believe that a lot of what hurt Bryce Young at the end of the day was the organization. I do believe that the organization played a huge part in the downfall of Bryce Young. I do think that Bryce Young did play a part, and there are traits and there are things that he just needed to be better at, which he wasn't. But essentially, I do think that the Carolina Panthers played a extremely big part in the downfall of Bryce Young. I mean, he's had 3 head coaches in 2 years. Nope. He's had 3 head coaches in a year and 2 games. That is crazy. His offensive line hasn't been great. But I do essentially owe the Carolina Panthers an apology. I owe the current players an apology because I drastically underestimated the talent that was on this team. I still believe everything that I said about Bryce Young, but I do think that the areas that Bryce Young was not good at did not help him in the long run. And the areas that Bryce Young was not good at did essentially lead to his benching. The Carolina Panthers got their first win of the season, beating the Las Vegas Raiders 36-22. I also owe them an apology because I thought Andy Dalton was going to look horrible. I thought Andy Dalton was not going to look good at all. Well, what do you know? Andy Dalton threw for 319 yards. Chuba Hubbard ran behind that offensive line, ran 114 yards. Deontay Johnson, who I completely forgot was on this team, had 122 receiving yards. I think the biggest apology goes to this team because for the first time in a while, they look like a competent team. And who would have thought that a team that looked competent could get a win and could look like, I never would have thought the Panthers were going to look this way. So maybe I maybe I didn't give as much credence to Bryce Young and the parts that he played in the Panthers being so bad I gave more credit to the organization being bad. And while I do think the organization did have some missteps, it's clearly not as bad as I thought it was. Because Andy Dalton he was slicing and dicing. And the Carolina Panthers looked incredible, bro. I don't know if they'll be able to keep it up, but for right now, they looked like a good team. So I apologize to the organization. I apologize to the fan base for completely throwing them away and throwing Andy Dalton away because, boy, the Panthers looked all of great. Hands down. And for the Vegas Raiders. I think the issue with the Raiders is it's not just the fact that your players essentially quit. or if Antonio Pierce would say it, they, quote, made business decisions. But I think it feels different. Like, it doesn't feel like Antonio Pierce is doing a bad job. It just feels like he doesn't have a talented team. And when you're already at a talent deficiency and making, quote, business decisions at a talent deficiency, you're going to lose every time, brother. Like, maybe they thought, like I thought, like a lot of people thought, it's the Carolina Panthers, bro. It's sweet out here. Like, it's an easy win. And then when they got hit in the mouth, it was like, hold up now. Hold up. Andy Dalton is not Bryce Young. Hold on. Yeah, bro, I don't. You know, the Vegas Raiders kind of remind me of the Dallas Cowboys to a certain extent. Like the Raiders have Devontae Adams. They have Max Crosby. That's about it. Oh no, they have Brock Bowers. That's about it. This team's not that good at all. Oh, they have that rookie running back, but outside of that, yeah. But shouts out to the Cardinals for beating the Raiders 36-22. That's another thing, bro. When was the last time the Carolina Panthers scored 36 points? Yeah, bro, I was drastically wrong about the Panthers. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.